Cal, firstly, were you happy with the reaction of your players last night after Friday's defeat?
I was. To be fair, I thought they gave everything that we asked of them, and it was something I would have expected they would have done anyway, to be fair, because I know they're, as I said here the other day, I know their characters and their personalities, and last night they gave every drop of energy they had for that, and that's all we asked of them that way, to be fair, and we couldn't ask any more of them that way.
You only had 5 on the bench last night, which shows, I suppose, how tight things are at the moment.
Exactly. Kevin Connor obviously pulled up from the Derry match. His ankle just swelled up on Saturday, and just was only Sunday morning we knew he was out. Obviously Shane Griffin's been out, Pearce has been out, Cian Murphy, Cian Bardry are out. Shep, to be fair to Shep, shouldn't have even travelled. And then it just shows the character he has, that he's willing to come off the bench for 10 or 15 minutes to see can we go and get something, and he was willing to do that, which is great. And look, that just shows the characters that are in there. And obviously Alec Burns on the bench, who's been out for a year and a half as well, so we were down to bare bones, but look, the boys still put in a great performance that way. Work rate, attitude was spot on, and we just need to take the positives out of that.
And you expecting players back for Friday, or is it going to be as tight again?
Look, obviously Darragh O'Connor was suspended as well last night. Joel Coustrain will be available for Friday, so that's 2 more straight away. Players are due to report back in tomorrow, so maybe the likes of Shane Griffin, maybe. I'm not definite on that yet. He'd probably have to do a bit of training tomorrow and Thursday to make it be available for it. So, but look, obviously we have the 2 attacking players that are coming straight into our squad anyway, so that's good.
What are you expecting Joel to add to the team?
Bit of pace, a bit of good energy, hunger. He's a hungry lad. He's, after speaking to him, he's eager to come here and play games and get going. He's still only 23. He's a great lad, to be fair. Good attitude, can beat players, which is huge, to be fair. Can go past players 1v1, can hopefully create chances and add a few goals.
Would you expect him to be playing in a wide position or a central striker?
He'd be more of a wide player, to be fair.
Yeah.
Can play on either side. So look, it gives us a few options that way as well, which we needed. But the most important thing was he had the hunger to come here. As soon as it was mentioned, he was willing to drive down the road and get playing here. And I've no doubt he'll be bursting for Friday, which is great. And gives us a bit of young legs and a bit of energy and a bit of pace as well, which is great.
And in terms of further additions, would you be looking at a centre forward, or is it the case that Carl and the younger lads like the 2 Keans and Derek Rowley will be in the mix for the number 9 spot?
Look, obviously Shep can play there. Derek Crowley is another lad who will be available for Friday as well.
Okay.
Hopefully he should be available anyway. Yeah, absolutely. But if something came up that we could possibly do, look, we'd look at it. Is there something in the pipeline? No, at this present moment in time, but these things take time as well, to be honest. So just have to be a bit patient that way and put the confidence in the players that we have here at the moment.
And straight back last night, was that necessitated by, like you say, being down to the bare bones, or is it something you might look at implementing more?
It was something I'd done a lot. Like we'd done a lot here, say in January and February.
Yeah.
We'd done a good bit of that. It was a system I always liked, to be fair. Last night was kind of the bodies we'd available to us as well. We had to change it, so I was thinking to myself Saturday night, how do we get the players we have available in? And I thought it worked well last night. We looked solid defensively, never really looked like conceding a goal, to be fair. I thought the boys did well with little preparation. I know, as I said earlier, we'd done a good bit of it in pre-season, but it's still 4 or 5 months ago, and we hadn't much time to prepare, but I thought they did well last night in that, and just gives us another option going forward.
And you've beaten Bohs twice this season, obviously. Does that give a bit of a psychological advantage ahead of Friday, or is recent form of more significance?
But going off recent form, look, I've no doubt if the boys give the attitude and the character that we did that they showed last night, that as I said to them last night, if they keep performing like that and keep that work rate, things will turn. There's no doubt. Look, that's the basic requirement we ask of them, and they produced every bit of that last night. And look, we know Bohs will be a tough game. It's always, over the last how many years we've been playing it, it's always tough. We beat them this year, beat them here 2-0, the game up above 1-0, but those games count for nothing. We know we're going to have to go out Friday and produce every bit of that work rate that we produced last night, and hopefully the couple of attacking players that we have coming in available to us, Dara and Joel and Dara Crowley, that they can maybe offer us something going forward and hopefully get a win.
John, obviously the big question, or the obvious question, is where the goal's going to come from with 3 in the last 5 only. You know, it's obviously a big frustration for you and everyone at the club, really, including the supporters. Absolutely,
and look, that's been going on all year. To be fair, it's we haven't scored nowhere near the amount of goals. Like last night again, we had 2 great chances. I think we had Gary Boylan had a great chance from a set piece in the first half, and Dara Rainsford in the second half, great chance as well. And I think Dara's one just bobbles up front, to be fair, and he just puts it over the bar. But look, we just have to keep creating the chances. We're creating the chances, just a matter of hopefully one of them goes in eventually, and get a bit of confidence from that. And look, I don't mind players missing chances. I always say to them, I don't mind you going in missing chances, as long as you keep going and hopefully you have the composure comes at one stage and one goes in, and hopefully go on a run from there.
There's obviously a huge incentive, John, for all the players, like with the 2 European matches only a few weeks away, and obviously get back to winning football matches again. You know, like no wins now in the last 5 league games after a good start by yourself when you came in.
Yeah, but look, what about the European games? Look, we won't address those games till Saturday, to be honest about it. Friday's the game we need to go and win, absolutely, and get back to winning games, definitely. And that's what we'll be aiming to do on Friday, and hopefully getting players back available. Look, last night, as I said, we were literally down to bare bones, and the boys did put in an unbelievable shift, and look, that's all we can ask of them, and I've no doubt if we keep doing that we will get the wins that we're looking for. And as I said, those attacking players that we brought in, Joel and stuff, hopefully they can add us something that way to create a few chances and score a few goals.
And after the defeat, John, the heavy defeat by Derry Friday, like who drew up balls, are probably kind of on par. Like, so in that regard, like, and what's key to getting back to making sure you're not going to be overrun, and you know what's key for you Friday?
What they showed last night and what I spoke about that Friday after the match. That's the key to any football team. To be fair, ability is one thing, and the boys last night showed. I wouldn't have one complaint from any of them who was on the pitch last night. They showed every bit of character and guts and determination that we ask, that this club demands, and they showed that, and that's the key to any game. If you don't, as I said Friday, if people in any club don't do that, it doesn't matter what ability. And last night, to be fair to the boys, they did show that, and once we keep showing that, I've no doubt things will turn.
John, obviously in the last week, the talk seems to have increased about the possibility of like an all-Ireland league coming in the next couple of years. And I suppose what's your own thoughts on it? And do you think it would be, I suppose, a massive step or transformative step for Irish football?
It would be a huge step, to be fair. Would it be something I'd be against? No, I think it generated a lot of interest in the country with football, to be fair. Look, I know talks are only at an early stage and probably need to go around and talk to the clubs on that. So from a football side, I think it'd be competitive. It'd be generate interest for supporters, I would think. So look, it's something that I wouldn't be against personally. And look, I think something like, even at the moment we're playing teams 4 times in the league, which is, before you know it, you're playing teams again and again. I think last year we played Waterford about 6 times. So but look, yeah, it's a positive thing, to be fair. At least talks are going. I think from what I'm reading, a lot of clubs are open to the idea of it. So once clubs speak to the people who are running these things, look, I'm sure a decision will be made on that.
Yeah, and obviously just this next Tenta Cup and the packs with a glimpse maybe what it could be like, but even so, the boys like in Dentona came up with the Tenta Cup final there about 10 years ago. It probably would have been a bit fresh to see rather than playing the same teams 4 or 5 times.
Absolutely, and it generated interest with supporters, I think, and with players, and with all clubs alike, I would think, to be fair. So look, hopefully talks are progressing well, and once these people speak to all the clubs, I think it'll be a positive thing, yeah.